Yes, I mean, well, obviously I'm very cautious. I'm doing all the necessary warm-up routines and recoveries to make my ankle feel as best as possible, and I haven't felt any discomfort or pain on the court for a week already. So that's a great news. I don't think that it's gonna bother me at all. I already um, I already keep forgetting about it because as soon as I'm on the court, I play without thinking of my injury, and that's already a positive sign. Well, there were a few adjustments, I would say. Not anything in particular. There was significantly a so-called change, because I have the same team of people around me for the last 6 years, and we have a certain kind of routine that we respect for all these years of practicing and preparing and recovering. And of course, every body, every individual is different. So I have tried to always kind of get as much as information about my body as possible, in order to get it to the most perfect possible state, where I would try to, play consistently and back to back, the big matches, on a regular basis, and still be able to recover after that. So I'm very glad that I have this very knowledgeable people with great expertise around me, because without them I wouldn't be able to find out as many things about myself, if I'm alone. So that's an important part of my life. The team give me a big support, and we have that kind of strategy and structure of our preparations that really worked well in the last few years. That's a good question, because you're exactly right. There's a fine line between really doing enough and doing too much. So sometimes less is more. And but in my case, I always like to focus more on quality rather than quantity of hours spent working out. So that's a kind of mindset and an approach towards towards all the practices that we have on and off the court for many years, because body also needs to receive the information. You can't overtrain, because overtraining means that your body does not have enough time to get all the information you're trying to send it. And so it's complicated. There's a lot of things involved, but as I said, everybody has a different way of routines and of rhythm that they've been respecting for many years. Some players like to spend hours and hours on the court practicing. Somebody don't. I'm one of those players that likes to really focus more on quality practices, even though they don't go for many hours.